everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So I'm here with an updated perfume collection video. I believe I've done a few of these on my channel before, but it's been a few years since I did the last one, so I thought it would be fun to sort of revisit my perfume collection and show you the current perfumes that I have. So I'm going to do this in chronological order. I'm going to start with the perfumes that I've had for the longest and then go through to my newest perfumes. I thought that would be interesting to sort of take you through my perfume journey as it will be. But yeah, I'll get started. So the first perfumes I have are all like mini sizes. They were actually from Sephora favorites. It was like the Bottled Dreams collection and it was from a few years ago. And I have a few of the fragrances left. A few of them I have decluttered. I don't really like to keep perfumes that I don't really like or I'm not going to use. So these are the ones that I have left from that set. So this is the first one. It's Bvlgari Omnia Crystalline. This one has notes of bamboo, nashi, which is pear, lotus flower, and balsam wood. So it's sort of a watery, airy, like sort of a fresh but slightly floral sort of fragrance. Now, I don't really use this one that often. The packaging is a little cumbersome to use if you're like in a hurry, but I really should use this one more often. I do like it, but I don't really use it that much. But this is what that one looks like. The next one I have from that Bottled Dreams set was Escada Joyful. So this is what this one looks like. This is one I also don't really use. I do like Escada fragrances. It kind of takes me back to when I was younger. I had a set of like little mini Escada fragrances. They were all very like fruity type of scents. I really remember they're sweet and fruity. This one's no exception. This has notes of black currant sorbet, melon, mandarin, violet leaves, pink peony, dewy magnolia, nectarine, honeycomb, flory moss, and sandalwood. So it is very fruity, but it also has the floral notes. I do really like this one as well, but again, it's something I don't really use that often. So I think both of those fragrances, the Bvlgari and the Escada, I should make an effort to use a little bit more often. But those are the first fragrances that I have. And then also from that Bottled Dream collection, I do have two more fragrances that I actually do use, and they're both from Elizabeth and James, and they're their original Nirvana perfume. So I have the white fragrance and also the black fragrance from that set. These are fragrances that I did end up getting the full sizes as well. So the white Nirvana and then Nirvana black. So the white Nirvana is sort of my, like a go-to, like everyday type of scent. The little roller balls, I am trying to use these up, so I have just a little bit of that left. But the notes of this scent are peony, nougat, which is lily of the valley, and tender musk. So the Nirvana white scent really like introduced me to like floral scents or like white floral scents, and it's the first like really floral type of scent that I really liked. So I do really like this one. As I said, it's great for day. And then the black Nirvana scent is a more of a spicier scent, a little heavier. It's a more evening type scent. So the notes of this scent are violet, sandalwood, and vanilla. And I do like it. I do like pairing them together as well. I think it was really smart that they came out with two fragrances that you can either wear alone or together. It sort of encourages you to buy both of them. They've since come out with, I think, 4 more scents, and they've all sort of like duos where they pair together well. So I just think that's really smart. But those are the only ones that I have at this point, but I do really like those. The next fragrance that I have, I discovered this one shortly after I had gotten the Nirvana, the Elizabeth and James, the black and white scent. So it's sort of like, I didn't need another full-sized fragrance, but I think I had a little perfume vial of this. And the first thing that got me with this was the name. So this is the Aerin line of fragrances, and they were created by Aerin Lauder, who is the granddaughter, I believe, of Estee Lauder. But my name is Aerin. It's not with an A, it's just E-R-I-N, where hers starts with an A, but this is the Waterlily Sunset. And I think of everything I have, this is my favorite fragrance. If I could only have one, I'd pick this because it's a great scent I can wear every single day. It's not too overpowering, but I also would wear it for special occasions as well. And this has notes of Sicilian bergamot, jasmine sambac, lush dewy greens, water lily, and musk. So it's floral, but it's a more watery, like toned down sort of floral. It also has the bergamot, so you get a little citrus and also jasmine. And scents I really like, or notes I really like, are both bergamot and jasmine, so this has both, and I just think the combinations of scents is really nice, so I do really enjoy this. I did just get it in a rollerball because I had just once I discovered this scent, I had just like gotten the full size of the Nirvana scent, so I didn't really want another full size perfume. So oftentimes if I want something or I like can't justify getting a full size, I'll often go for the rollerball option. So I have that one. The next fragrance I have was also from a Sephora favorite set. This was from one of the rollerball sets, which I think you get 5 or 6 like choices of a fragrance and then you get a rollerball. So I got from that the Cloade by Cloade scent. This is definitely a floral scent. It's a heavier floral scent. This one has notes of peony, rose, honey, and cedarwood. This is not, for me, a daily scent. It's something I wear occasionally, more for special occasion, but I do really like this as well. Mainly from this, I get more heavy, like rose, heavier on the rose than any other note, but I do really enjoy this scent. So, have this one. And then last year I had done a like perfume challenge when I was using a different like perfume sample every day, and from that I discovered the Ikat Jasmine scent from Aerin. So I was a little bit like, I wasn't sure if I wanted the full size. Their perfumes are very expensive, so I ended up getting a little set. It was 5 little mini vials of Aerin scents. It's a way I could try out Ikat Jasmine some more and then see if I wanted to get it in the full size, and then also try out some other scents. So that set had a few different fragrances. One I did declutter. It was a more vanilla scent, which I just didn't really care for, and vanilla tends to be a note that I don't love in fragrances, the exception of that being the Nirvana black scent. But this one has scents of amber musk, which isn't my absolute favorite. This one has notes of coconut water, rose, amberex, benzoin, and musk. Not my absolute favorite. I've still kept it. I liked it more than the vanilla scent, but it isn't one I gravitate to that much. But I have that little one. It also came with a little size of Waterlily Sun, which I like to have. It's a good like travel size of that fragrance. It came with Mediterranean honeysuckle. Now I do like this one more than the amber and vanilla scents. This one has notes of Italian bergamot, honeysuckle, grapefruit, mandarin oil, jasmine, sambic absolute. This one I get a lot of the grapefruit scent, which is a scent that I really like. Back maybe in college, I really liked grapefruit scents and fragrances. I don't gravitate to that as much anymore. So I do like this. It's just nothing I'd want in the full size, but it's a good little travel size. And then finally it did have the Ikat Jasmine scent, and I really enjoy this scent a lot, as I mentioned. This has notes, it's mainly jasmine as the name implies, but it has notes of tuberose fleur, jasmine sambac, jasmine Egyptian infusion, honeysuckle, and tuberose infusion. So this is the jasmine. I guess it has some of the tuberose as well, but I just really like it. It's a scent that I tried this little sample out, and I was just thinking about it a lot, and I ended up getting the full size of this. This I actually got as a Christmas gift last year, but I do really enjoy this. I don't know, something about the jasmine scent. It was kind of unlike other fragrances that I had smelled. A lot of fragrances will have jasmine as a note, but it's not always like the overwhelming focus like it was with this. So I do really enjoy this perfume. So that one is another full size in my collection. And then also from that perfume challenge, I discovered another perfume that I ended up really liking. It's very different, and that's something I kind of liked about it. It doesn't remind me of anything else that I've smelled or anything else in my collection. This one is from Atelier Cologne. It's the Cedar Atlas scent. This one has notes of Sicilian lemon, Calabrian bergamot, blackcurrant bud, Atlas cedarwood, jasmine, apricot, white amber, Indian papyrus, and Haitian vetiver. And it's a very sort of woody sort of fragrance with the cedar wood, but it's just a very interesting mix. I ended up getting this one for Christmas as well. I got it at the same time as I got the Aerin Ikat Jasmine set. But I got this one in a purse spray because I felt like it was a scent that I would just use occasionally, and I do like how Atelier Cologne does have purse sprays. I prefer that over roller balls. I just think it's a better application, and they'll tend to last longer as well because you're not like rubbing it on your skin. But I do really enjoy this fragrance. The final fragrances I have are both little mini sizes. So I did get, it was from some sort of Sephora order, but I got a little mini bottle of the Aerin Waterlily Sun. Again, I'm glad to have it. It's really cute, the packaging, but I do love this fragrance. I don't mind having it in a few different little mini sizes of it. And then the final fragrance that I have is one I think I didn't discover, but I had a little sample of this near the holidays last year. And it was sort of like, I had just gotten the Aerin Ikat Jasmine. I didn't really want to add another perfume to my collection, and this one is quite expensive. This is the Viktor and Roth Flowerbomb, but I really liked it. From the little sample, I just kept thinking about it. So I think this was like a 250 point perk from Sephora. So I was making an order and added this to one of my orders that I've made. But this one has notes of jasmine, which, as I've mentioned, I really like that fragrance note. So I do really like it. Also has orange blossom and patchouli. And the patchouli note in this kind of surprised me. Patchouli is a note that I tend to not like, or fragrances I don't like tend to have patchouli. So it's sort of like, I thought I didn't like it, but for some reason in this fragrance, I do really enjoy it. So I just have a little deluxe size of that. So that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was interesting to kind of hear about all the perfumes that I currently have. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.